Hi everybody, welcome back to Dawn of War, Soulstorm in 2024, playing as the Dark Eldar. I do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. I play games for fun because it's one of my myriad of hobbies that I like to piddle around with. With the sole goal in mind to invade your homes and your phones, to reinvigorate that feeling of nostalgia when you used to go over to a friend's house and kind of hang out and chill. Maybe lug a system with you, play video games, and have dumb conversations. Something you can turn on at 1 o'clock in the morning if you can't sleep and no one's awake and you can't go hang out. Plop on this and hopefully you have a good time. My subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. I would not be doing these if it wasn't for you. As long as I have a single subscriber, I keep making videos. Any drive-by rubbernecking viewers, welcome. I promise you this isn't going to be the worst car wreck you've seen. Hopefully it's not a car wreck at all. But if it is, check out some of the other videos, or leave a comment and a suggestion on something you'd like to see, and I'll see if I can get around to it. If it's something I kind of feel, I kind of play what I want to play when I have the urge. I don't really follow trends much or anything. So yeah, I'm thinking, tossing around. I need to still do that Alpha Protocol. Working on Binary Domain, but I can't get the sound lines right. But I was actually thinking maybe doing some Killer 7 and Killer is Dead. Oh, maybe even some No More Heroes. We'll see. Alright, we'll get to it. This is a good game. Iron Lore, I think, said at the startup screen. I was wrong. It was not Raven Software. Buggy. The game can be buggy, so be forewarned. I do as little manipulating to files and modding as possible so you can see the games as they are intended to be right out of the box. It's also because I'm lazy. I don't edit, censor, do any of that stuff, or do scripts. If you're lazy for that stuff. All honest, open talk here. And I'm going to bring up something that's been brought to my attention. It's going to be late by the time I drop these videos, but Dr. Doom. We have Dr. Doom. Okay, being played by Robert Downey Jr. I'm not a big fan of that. I haven't been a big fan of the MCU for a long time anyways, but oh, I don't like this casting. Let's do this and see what ends up. Okay. That way we don't have to, you don't have to watch me do that 80 billion times. And we got enough requisition coming in, I can just do this. What? You don't even want to come in here. What are you meowing for? Yeah, that door. Are you at this door? Then come on in. You want to come in, or do you want me to put you to bed? Come on, let's go. Alright, let's go. Come on. Sorry, folks, putting the cat in bed. Alright, sorry about that. I literally have to put him to bed because he's a big baby. Basically, I have to walk back there with him, pet him, say, "Oh, good boy, you're doing a good job. Good boy." So, alright, so Dr. Doom, bad casting. Robert Downey Jr. has done some good stuff, no denying that. But my big issue I take with him is one, he's too old. And this is an idea I've had floating around since, I don't know, since the start of, even before the start of the MCU. I'm talking as far back as when Wizard Comics, or Wizard magazine was a thing. If you're going to do Doctor Doom, you do the first movie as an origin story. You make Doctor Doom out, or Victor at that stage, to be kind of like the protagonist that we follow along. He goes through his trials and tribulations when he's young, introduces both aspects, his science and his magic. He overthrows the government, takes control. Eventually, it'll end. You end the movie with him going to college and having the explosion on the machine he was developing to try and save his mother. And he blames Reed, but you end the movie with him finally getting the mask put on and becoming Doctor Doom. So after he gets injured, he goes to Tibet and does the mountain thing and everything. That should be the first movie. Doctor Doom is, some would say arguably, I would say definitively the best comic book character, at least, to ever exist. Because he's more complex and has much more depth than even the vast majority of superheroes. He's been a hero. He's been a villain. And he has a lot of depth to him. He has a lot of tools in his toolbox. So he isn't just some gruff guy with claws that pop out and that makes grumbly remarks. No shade thrown at Wolverine, but there's a lot of angles you can go with Doctor Doom. That's why I think but design-wise, he's just really cool. Right? And he does this weird blending of science and magic. Whereas most of the time you just see someone either devoted to one or the other. So he's basically the best parts of Doctor Strange and Tony Stark, Iron Man. Second movie, you introduce Doctor Doom as a villain. Villain proper. Won't even have to be against Fantastic Four, because I don't think I'd be off base to say that Doctor Doom's interacted the most with everyone in the Marvel Universe than anyone else. Like engaging with different teams and again, being on both ends of the villain-hero spectrum. He's been a nemesis to Namor, for example, in the supervillain team-ups, as well as an ally. Again, I just feel they're going to either make him a Tony Stark variant from like an Elseworld kind of thing, or they're just going to brutalize his character, as we've seen Marvel do many, 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 many times before.
I thirst for violence. I thirst for violence.
Anything we lose is fine because we have the requisition to build up.
I long to shed blood.
Also, it's kind of weird that even though it only had a defensive 1, and look at this.
the last.
They are more than I can fight.
I am the last turret race.
For this, they don't have love. Witches ready once again. They don't have love. Fear me.
I am the last race.
Fear me.
I am the last.
It's kind of weird that worked for like everyone, I guess.
I thirst. I long to shed blood. I thirst. I long to shed blood. I am the last big piece. I am the last big piece. There is much terror to bring. Follow me. Here we go. I long to shed blood. There is much terror. I am the last.
Yeah, I'm not happy with that casting. Just because Doctor Doom's kind of gotten short end of the stick. Outside of maybe even, I mean, the best Doctor Doom was the Roger Corman Fantastic Four,
There is
which
much terror.
that had its other problems.
I am the last thing. I long to shed blood.
Where,
Let
where
us
could
strike.
the rest of the base be?
Let us strike. Follow me. I stand ready. When do we fight? When do we fight? I thirst for violence. Follow me. Follow me. When do we fight? Follow me, curs.
Is it really?
What will I thirst? We live violence. We live thrill.
Could have sworn that you had to wipe them out. And that would win, but I guess not.
I thirst for violence. Take this point. I thirst. We here in pain. There is much terror to bring.
Okay. So that was 5 minutes that was wasted. Could have won that one already.
We here in pain.
So why is Disney doing this? Well, Robert Downey Jr., I think they believe is going to put butts in seats, which there might be.
The point is ours. Our flag is raised high.
I know they're bringing back, was it the Russo brothers to try and bank on that again, but I just don't see it. I don't.
Victory countdown has begun.
With how disjointed the MCU has been recently, too. It's kind of like having to pull apart a ball of yarn that got all twisted up. That up there. That's weird. Like a star-like design. Anyways, Doctor Doom's one of my favorite characters in comics, if not my favorite, arguably. I'd have to stand and think and write out a list, but I just want to see him justice done to him, especially after how they
6 minutes
made a
until
terrible
taking
version of Moon
Gold
Knight.
victory.
I had to struggle to sit through that because I like Moon Knight a lot. Not to mention Ghost Rider, but that wasn't Disney's fault. And no shade at Nick Cage, but Once again, one of the criticisms I level at Robert Downey
I thirst.
is a criticism I had for Nick Cage. He's too old. At the time, my casting for Ghost Rider would have been Sean William Scott. I think would have done a good one, even though he was up there in age too, but he's still younger. Also had the look a lot more. I get a lot of people might hand wave and say, well, this is going to be an Elseworld variant. And it's not Doctor Doom proper, it's Tony Stark. And it's like, then that's not Doctor Doom, and they're trying to bank on that. We need a proper Doctor Doom. Now, who would I recommend?
Until take and hold victory.
That's a tough one. Especially since I've fallen out of watching like newer movies since like 2014 for the most part. Got disillusioned. They just started turning to poop. But maybe Michael Fassbender, though now he's up there in age too, right? And I know he played Magneto, but that was under Fox at the time. Their best bet might even be go for an unknown. Do a Doctor Doom. That's how, yeah, you know what? That's what I do. I'd get an unknown, completely unknown, or near unknown. Not reveal him. No, because...
Four
I don't
minutes
know.
until take and hold victory.
I was going to say, don't reveal him at all until he takes the mask off at the end, but that goes against the idea I proposed for the first movie. I mean, technically, you could do it this way, too. You could do a movie with Doctor Doom in it, introduce him as a villain by the unknown actor. Then he'd be known. And then the second movie with Doom you do is a standalone origin story. But... oh, maybe I'll be proven wrong. Maybe they'll actually make a Doctor Doom character and not just use the name like the last Fantastic Four movies did. And again, the Fantastic Four movie itself's already bunk. They cast Pedro Pascal. It's a terrible
3
casting
minutes
for
until take and hold victory.
honestly, the Michael Chiklis Fantastic Four wasn't too bad casting all around. Even Jessica Alba would go, no, okay. They just, I don't think she's got necessarily the same acting chops as some, but she could have worked. They had a better script, I feel. But I don't want to put too much of a damper on people's days. If you're happy for it, you know, I'm happy you're happy. I just, it is also too early, I guess, to be overly critical. It's just based on their track record recently, I have zero expectations that's going to be
2 minutes until
as
take and
successful
hold
as they might
victory.
want it to be. I feel they wrote themselves into a pretty bad corner. Then again, they might be using the Secret Wars business to kind of reset the setting. And give us more movies with Thor and Iron Man and Hulk and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Comic movies, they haven't been good to me for a while. Like Evil Italian Red Skull. That old Captain America movie where he would use his special power of pretending to be sick so he could just run quickly to their car and then steal it. For a comparison, I guess I'm getting a Doomsday feel. Like, remember that terrible version of Doomsday in the movies? And that's a character that you could do more for. That's why I have zero hopes for Lobo. I think they said they were doing a Lobo movie.
When do we fight? I thirst for violence. We hunger. There is much terror to bring. I thirst.
I think at this
30
point, if they want to do
seconds until
comic book
taking
movies, they
hold
can't
victory.
just keep doing what worked for the original Avengers and such. You have to branch out. Take some no-name comics. Here's an idea. Let's get a proper Mask movie. Rated R. Deadpool shows rated R could work. Mask has a lot of similarities to Deadpool. And a lot of differences, enough to make it its own standalone movie. Or it feel a lot different, so. I just wish they would try something new and different. That's kind of how I feel about a lot of entertainment nowadays. It's just so saturized and condensed. Alright, so see, now we make enough requisition that basically if we lose everything, it only take a turn or two to get everything back. Now this is going to be a pain in the butt.
Charge the enemy! My mind is too weary to
Because that's going to be a level 9. Which means I'm going to have to work my butt off. You still have 3. Take and hold. We have the cannon though. That should help with something.
There is much terror to bring. What will? Engines running. We hunger. We live free. We live free. Raise the flag of Commodore. We live free. I thirst. We live free. Take me right now. We live free.
To the victor goes the spoil.
Our flag is raised high. I long to shed blood. Engine running. Hoist the flag of Commodore. Raise the flag of Commodore. What will? There is much terror to bring. There is much terror to bring. Engines running! Engines running! Engines running! I long to shed blood. Engines running!
You have to hold.
I long to shed blood. Our flag is raised high. I long to shed blood. Cannot be beaten all the time. Raise the flag of Commodore! Raise the flag of Commodore! Engines running! I thirst Victory countdown has begun. I long to shed blood. It is taken.
No. Finish capturing that. We captured that.
Raise the flag of Komarov! Engines running! I long to shed blood. Engines running! Our flag is raised high! The point is ours!
6 minutes until take and hold victory.
There is much terror to bring. Engines running!
5 minutes until take and hold victory.
Take that. Do that. Do that. This. That. What else?
4 minutes until take and hold victory.
Our flag is raised high! Engines running! There is much terror to bring. There is much terror to bring. Engines running! Engines running! There is much terror to bring. I thirst. I am the last thirst. I am the last thing. Splinter rifle, sing! Die! Blind them! I am the last thing. Die!
3 minutes until take and hold victory.
I am the last victim. Splinter rifle, I am the last victim. Splinter rifle, sing! Engines running! I am the last victim. Splinter rifle, sing! Splinter rifle, I am the last victim. Die! Die! Engines running!
Ah, come on.
I am the last victim. Die! Splinter rifle, sing! Death! Splinter rifle, sing! Die!
2 minutes until take and hold victory.
There is much chance, Ray. We rally! I am sleeping! When do we fight? Die! Die! There is much chance, Ray. I thirst. I thirst.
Pain in the butt.
1 minute
Gasping.
until take and hold victory.
I long shed blood. Engines running! When do we fight?
Yeah,
30
Necron's
seconds
really
until
unique
take and
faction
hold
too. They kind of
victory.
build up in phases. It's kind of similar to teching up, but like your Tomb Spiders, if I remember, they're set amount, and every time you recruit a Tomb Spider, it pops up from where it died last.
Death is my heart. Terror. I thirst.
Yeah, they were a fun one to play too. Not as strong as they were in Dark Crusade. In Dark Crusade, they were overpowered as all cheese. Now before. I think that'll be the plan, right? Go here, 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 here. Let's reinforce the crap out of this. Make sure this is reinforced. Okay. And as you can see, right, that's a 2 now, right? And that's because, yeah, over time it'll build up because of the Orc ability. So you can just come here and recall any numbers that start going up over time to help also replace lost requisition.
Charge the enemy!
Take it, take it, take it, take it.
My mind is too weary
You
to
lowered it.
fight on.
Come to the tail end of this playthrough. Now, whenever you do a forward base, it leaves behind the forward base so you don't have to invest in points after you occupy the territory. So that's also a plus. The cannon, it's supposed to lower the rating by like 1 or 2 points, I think. We are just stacked.
Engines running!
Let's get that over because you get
Full speed! Engines running! Engines running!
Necron warriors are pretty decent overall. Not great, but also, if I remember, I think they don't cost resources. Maybe they do.
They don't have love.
In the wall. What's that say? Infantry and heavy infantry. So yeah, this is where your team spire. You get 4 is the cap.
Who touches my
And you can unlock the obelisk. As it levels up, it rises up out of the ground. So yeah. Plasma generators give them their currency. I think, if I remember, you can capture strategic points for another form of currency. Scourge. Finally. My favorites. This will help making these opening battles a lot easier. Now I have actual access to anti-tank. It would have been better to get them earlier on, but hey. Now, I have a decision to make. Do I try to rush that? Or...
the enemy! My mind is too weary to fight on.
Victory. Yeah, let's do that. I didn't want to do a battle like that because it's going to take me forever, but... Actually, you know what? We'll save it, right? Let's let this go on for a bit. Strongholds will get tougher, but... that's okay. I don't even know what is here. Or where the enemy placement is here. I don't think it'll last long to where we need to worry about that, but I wonder where the Scourge is at. There they are.
When do we fight? I thirst.
Fear me.
There is much terror to bring. When do we fight? Die! Die! Die!
Yeah, I don't want to do a stronghold battle.
I am the last enemy.
We got time.
I am the last enemy. Terror. Die! I stand ready. When do we fight? am the last thing.
What? Unresolved. Wait. Hold up. That was maxed out. There's no way in heck. I guess I'll manually fight that then.
Charge the enemy! My mind is too weary to fight on.
Because that's... look at that. Strength 3 versus Strength 11. Give me a break.
Mine is the right to lead. I thirst.
Engines running!
Fear us! Fear us! I thirst.
Engines running!
What will we live free?
Engines running!
I thirst.
Engines running!
I thirst for violence.
Alright. Let's see.
Engines running! Engines running! First to the fight! First to the fight!
Someone's alarm's going off.
First to the fight!
There is much terror to bring.
Engines running!
I am the last thing things.
Engines running!
I am the last thing things.
Engines
There
running!
is much terror to bring. I thirst.
Alright. Also,
I am the last thing.
whenever your lord dies, for most factions, you have to build him at the barracks, but the Necron Lord rises up from the spot he died at, so be very careful where you leave him. You're still good there. Commander, where is it? Already paid for it, huh? How many do I have? 3? Yeah, 3. Okay, so that matches up. I don't need to build a forward base there. I should be able to wipe these people off the map. Right, where were you? Were you here? Trying to remember.
I thirst.
I think they're here. Usually they like to place the enemy
There is much
across.
chance, Ray.
Sometimes they change it up. I have to give them 3 free units. Nope. Yep.
I am the last victim. I am the last victim.
Fear me. I am.
So Eldar can
I am the last victim.
cloak their units and their base, essentially. You'll see that when we do the stronghold mission. Raider. Now we have a raider. We're missing one unit, and that should be here, and it's gonna be... No, it's not there. What unit are we missing? Can you not... Huh. Can you not fill up your honor guard? Maybe you can't. Alright, so let's do this. Commander, give me that raider. What's it say?
Charge the enemy! My mind is too weary to fight on.
Victory. We're gonna fight this because there's no point. Losing all that.
Engines running!
Just because auto resolve is very bad. I think for most factions it's bad.
Engines running! First to the fight! Engines running!
Mine is the right to lead. Death is my meat. Terror.
Engines running! Engines running! Engines running! Full speed!
You don't want to be melee with it.
Speed! Full speed!
long to shed blood.
I'm running.
I am the last thing they will.
They're all running around trying to find me in there. Okay. Let us force. That's fine. Commander good? Commander looks good. Okay. That leaves that, and that. Alright, I'm gonna call it here, folks. I just wanted to do a quicker video for this as I get ready to set up what's going to be maybe the final video where I just go after the strongholds. I mean, I'll go after this as well, I think. That's 2 large bases. Maybe I'll just ignore that and just take strongholds. Oh, that looks bad though. Look at that. He's building up in Arnagard. Maybe I need to concede this region. Let him take it. Beat him there. And I'll mess around with that next video. Anyways. Actually, where am I? I'll do it one more turn.
Charge the enemy.
That way, I can be set up
Victory
for
is
it.
our fate.
By auto-resolve, do I win? Yes, I do win. We'll try it next time. Reinforce. Any population growth anywhere? Yeah, see, we're getting like 1 here, 1 there. So I can always use those to build up. Actually, I'll be right back. What time is it? 12:17. I might be able to do 1 if I do it quick. Maybe an hour. Okay. 1 hour. 1 hour. So that should give me time to take care of one of these bases. The question is who? Thinking Eldar, because then once I do that, I can do Eldar, and another turn take that, and then 3rd turn should be able to move there, and then 4th turn, and 5th turn pop out here. So we'll try that. All right. Yeah. So I don't remember much from the Eldar one, but
More than any other race, the Eldar concern
Yeah.
themselves with the distant
let's meet
past
the defenders,
and the distant
pretenders.
future. In visions, Farseer
space
Keris
elves.
anticipated the reawakening of their ancient foes, the Necrons and Kaurava III. A webway gate, unused for many millennia, flickered to life. In the blink of an eye, a barren tract of the wasteland planet became a sprawling base of operations, and the Eldar army poured forth from it. Just as quickly, this stronghold vanished from the naked eye, concealed by Eldar artifice. The Eldar had learned long ago that no bulwark, no matter how strong, could halt the slow, implacable progress of the Necrons. Only illusion, deceit, and misdirection could accomplish that goal. And these are things at which the Eldar are peerless. The Eldar had prepared a harrowing gauntlet for their invaders, with all the feints and deceptions they could muster. This stronghold was not just a foothold, not just a key strategic point, not just home to many Eldar secrets. No! Through its long history, it had become sacred to the craft world Eldar, and they would defend it accordingly.
Doctor Doom's white outfit goes frickin' hard, as the kids would say, right? It's really awesome. From that Hickman Secret Wars. The green's iconic, obviously. Oh, it reminds me of Link. I wonder what Doctor Doom would look like with a blue. Blue is the best color.
They approach. They are prepared.
Now,
Yes, Farseer.
I'd like to like them more in Soulstorm, but they don't have striking scorpions, which is about the only thing cool about the Eldar. I guess the Wraithguard are pretty neat.
They shall come, expecting the obvious, the simple, the artless. They shall stab at the shadows with confused minds and troubled hearts. Meanwhile, we shall appear unseen from 10 directions, and from every one, strike a fatal blow.
Yeah, I remember this one being a bit of a pain, but we'll see. We'll see if I can just attack move to win. At least at the opening. I don't know if I can.
Do you know the history of this place, which we call Esselir Talith and the young races call the Upper Wastes?
We, the Eldar, made our war camp here, in a past age.
Yes, that is so. Our ancestors came here to fight the Necrons when they were an overwhelming wave that swept the worlds. This system was one of their stages of destruction, their foundries of undead. Our ancestors defeated them here.
The Avatar
We
game.
constructed our war operations center here as an illusion. No brute army, no
Dark
simple
Eldar would
display
eventually
of
get
force
Venoms.
could uncover its secrets, and none ever shall.
Ooh, I like their lanky arms.
No, it is more than an illusion. It is a clever trap.
Wraith Lords?
This place our ancestors forged. It is a net covered in leaves.
I haven't
that
played
savage
against an
beast
Eldar
only
player in
stands
ages.
on. Tempted by a bloody morsel.
It's been a couple of years since I
Only to
played a
find
game.
itself hoisted, trapped at the hunter's mercy. No, we shall
Even
guard
still.
our secret.
Eldar was never
No force
overly
can strike a
popular in my
target it
area.
cannot find. We shall not yield up our foothold on this world.
So the
Carlos
terrors of
wants
like
ours
7th and
and
8th
shall
with
be
D
ours
weapons, if you
again.
remember those days, folks. Oh, D weapons sucked. Alright, let's see if we can get some.
There, we gaze upon it, the stronghold of our force.
Is this one of those that doesn't start
Cowards,
until...
let us move with deadly speed and silence, and blot out these fools from off this world. Prisoners on board? We deal in pain. We deal in pain. We deal in pain. We deal in pain.
3.
At the ready.
Do that. 3. Actually, no, we won't.
ready. At the ready.
2.
Who shall taste my trident? Who shall taste my trident? Who shall taste my trident?
3. 1.
At the ready. At the ready.
2.
At the ready.
Yeah, we'll try and cheese, because we have to take care of that, right? And once we take care of that is when that goes on. So let's see about that.
I long to shed
Can we
blood.
creep around?
Follow me!
At the ready.
Yes.
At the ready.
They're upon us fast here. Is it time? I long to shed blood.
Now, quickly, to safety.
I see the Cabal fortress has been summoned. A slave, too. We shall build with these the only attack.
Ah, that's right.
Spring.
At the ready.
What will? I thirst.
At the ready. At the ready.
I thirst. I am the last big news. I
How
long
little you
to
understand
shed
the
blood.
Eldar. You have slipped into our snare. Do not expect to escape it
At
alive.
the ready.
Gah! Run while you can, Karis. I am angry now. I am faster than you, and when I catch you, your death will be slow and exquisite. Our flag is raised high.
At the ready. We ride. We ride. At the ready. At the ready.
When do we fight?
At the ready.
Fear me.
At the ready. We
I
ride.
am the last champions. I am the last
At the ready.
I am. Fear me.
death.
At the ready.
I long to shed blood. Hoist the flag of Commorragh!
At the ready. At the ready. At the ready.
Yeah.
Our flag is raised high! I thirst. I long.
Alright, so we gotta get rid of these webway portals, otherwise they're gonna keep being antagonistic. They be antagonizing. violence, I guess. Where do we want to put you? Here? That works.
Is blinded. I thirst for violence. There is much terror to bring.
At the ready.
There is much terror to bring. I thirst for violence. I long to shed blood. I am the last thing they will see. When do we fight? Death.
Yeah, D-cannons were terrible. They were like insta-death weapons.
I am the last thing they will see.
Is that another... Is that basically it?
I am the last thing they will see.
At the ready.
Stand ready. When do we fight?
At the ready. Wait. Stop.
Who shall taste my power?
At the ready.
I am.
Wait.
Fear me. I am. Fear me.
More warp spiders and rangers are needed on the field. Send word to their base camp and have it down immediately.
Death is my meat. Terror.
At the ready.
For this, I am.
At the ready.
So this is the problem. I need more infiltrators. Or detectors.
Death is my
Because right now, the
terror.
only thing I got to detect is this homunculus. I could get another one out, but it's still restricted by
There is much terror to bring. I am the last thing they will see. I am the last thing they will see. I thirst. I am the last thing they will see. Death is my meat. Terror my wine. I thirst for violence. I thirst. I long to shed blood. I thirst. I stand ready. Death is my meat. Terror my wine. When do we fight? Death is my meat. Terror. I thirst. I long to shed blood.
At the ready.
There is much terror to bring.
For this, I am trained.
At the ready. Engines running.
When do we fight?
Engines running.
we fight?
So this one's not too bad as long as you on your toes a bit. Warp spiders suck. We'll take care of them soon enough. Dark Reapers also suck.
We will strike when you do not expect us. You will try to strike back, but in vain. We will not be there.
I am the last thing they will see. I thirst. There is much terror to bring.
Alright, let's get you up here. You do that. You do this. Where are we putting you? Let's put you there. You do that. You do that. Upgrade. Upgrade. More upgrades.
When do we fight? Our flag is raised! I thirst for violence.
Bright lands.
I am the last thing. I am the last thing they will see. I thirst for violence. I stand ready. I long to shed blood.
Alright, now I can start building stuff, right? Seven, 10, 13, 16, 19.
I stand ready. I thirst.
You guys can play defense.
I am the last thing. I am the last thing. I am the last thing. A taste of death. I am the last thing. 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 I thirst. I am the last thing. I am the last thing. I am the last thing. last thing. There is much terror to break. I long to shed blood. Death is my fate. I am the last thing. They must die.
They don't have long.
We rally.
Who shall taste my tyrant? Fear me. Fear me.
When do we fight? Death. I am the last thing. I am the last long to shed blood. I am the last thing. The last thing is die. I am the last thing is die. First for the fight. Die. I am the last thing is die. Die. Die.
For this, I
Farseer, we have lost our ranger and warp spider facilities.
Their noble deaths will be honored. Only victory matters now.
Engines running! I long to shed blood.
Okay. Figured that out.
I thirst. There is much
It's
terror.
the scour for. They can cloak their buildings, so. Sneaky bits.
There is much terror to bring. Right. Engines running. I stand ready. I stand ready. Our flag is raised. I thirst for violence. Engines running.
In there.
Engines running. Engines running. Full speed. I thirst for violence. Engines running. The sound of wings. Running.
Okay. About what, 12 or 10? Why do we only have 10? Build this thing. That works.
I thirst.
Talus is hard to hit.
I thirst.
Yeah, I'm kind of forgot that
I long to
they
shed
can't detect.
blood. I long to shed blood.
While transport.
Right. Blood moves above them. Right. When do we fight? Right. Blood moves above them. Death is terror. I thirst for violence.
Pathfind is pretty bad.
Right. Right. Right.
You think to defeat us? You do not even know where to look for us. And you will be dead long before you do.
When do we fight?
Right. Right.
I thirst. I thirst.
Right.
I thirst. I thirst for violence. Death is my terror.
Right. 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 Blood mounds above them. Right.
There is much terror to break.
Right.
Anything I lose, I can just build right back up. So.
Right.
Death
Right.
I thirst. I thirst.
Right.
I thirst.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Our Nightwing production has been destroyed. I see our many roads to victory growing fewer and more arduous. Yet, there is still hope.
The elite Shining Eagle squadron of Nightwings remain where they were assigned last year.
Good. We must press on.
I thirst.
Right. Blood mounds above them.
I am the last big priest. I long to shed blood.
Right.
Troops under attack. Where?
I long to shed blood. Our flag is raised high. I thirst for violence. is much terror to bring. There is much terror to bring. Right. When do we fight? Die. I long to shed blood. Death. Right. I thirst. Dies.
Oh, it's a platform.
Death is terror. Right. I thirst. I long to shed blood. I am the last thing I long to shed blood. Die. Die. I am the last thing they will see. Die. Die. I am the last thing they will see.
That it?
Weary of
That's it.
hiding the shadows and illusions, we will always elude you. Leave now while you can.
So, another hidden headquarters. Up to your old tricks, my cowardly kin. And you think that will stop us for long?
Destroy true Eldar base. Open path.
I long to shed blood. I thirst for violence.
I don't remember how you even get there.
Archon, we have detected energy sources which can be nothing if not special field
Guess
generators
that way.
employed by our devious cousins. We have scryed several points of origin.
That's right, you have to, like, follow the trail up.
Right.
I guess you're just gonna have to patch up everything, huh? While we wait for that to do its job. I'm gonna keep these scourges here on defense. If possible.
I thirst for violence.
Once the Dark Lancers get up on that, I'll just go down quick. And just because I can probably replace my resources, it doesn't mean I want to.
Right.
I stand ready. When do we fight?
Farseer, they have
There
disabled
is
one
much
of the illusion
terror to
barrier
bring.
devices.
Then the other one
There is much terror
not
to
follow.
bring. Die. Death is my die. Terror.
Alright.
Death
Just don't want to mindlessly throw my guys away.
fight?
Give them some leeway. Or a bit of a head start runtime.
There is much terror to bring. Right. You see, they have prepared a fool's promenade for us, with these support platforms lining the way. I long to shed blood. There may be another way. I long to shed blood.
Let's do this then.
When do we fight? I long to shed blood.
Let's try to do this. Forgot about that.
They have disabled the support platform array. The entrance is no longer protected.
Yes, I have seen this. Do not yet despair, my sister. They have not foreseen our every move.
Someone did.
At the ready. I long to shed blood. Right. Right. I thirst. Buildings and not be beaten all the time. Engines running. Right. When do we fight? Right. Death is my meat, terror my wine.
Yeah. Let's get one built up anyways.
There is much terror to bring. I thirst for violence. I thirst for violence. Engines running. Right. I thirst.
Be strong of heart, warriors. We shall prevail.
Alright, let's do it. Regretfully, we don't have like an ability like the Eldar have in Dawn of War 2. Plop that down around that base and wipe the majority of it out. Man. I wonder what Sisters of Battle get.
There is much terror to bring. Death is terror. Death is terror. Let us strike. I thirst for violence. And not the dimension barrier was destroyed fast.
I see. We shall prepare for the worst.
I thirst. I thirst for violence. I thirst for violence. The deed is done. The deed.
Hard to know what you said. I guess we'll never know. So you can click on them. Oh, they hit hard.
I long to shed blood. There is much terror to bring.
Yeah, this is one of the easier ones. Still takes me a bit.
I am the last victim.
It's been a while, so I'm not quite as familiar with the mission objectives as I used to be. Send you back.
My chariot falls the dark city built for death. There is much terror to bring. The last thing you see.
They have disabled all the illusion barriers. This should never have come to pass. We have few chances left. We must fight. We must prevail.
That would help.
I thirst. I am brave. I long to shed blood. Death is my meat. Terror my wine. I thirst for violence. Let us see how they deal with the Shining Eagles. They are no ordinary pirates. Death is terror. There is much terror to bring. I thirst for violence. I thirst for violence. There is much terror to bring. am the last.
Screw it. Let's go on.
When do we fight?
What do we have to destroy?
I thirst.
Even our shiny eagle squadron could not stop them.
I thirst. I am the last. There is much terror.
That's it, right? Just have to destroy HQ. Voila, there we go. Yeah, that one went quicker.
We came here long, long ago.
You're kind of forced to follow the path. You can't just beeline for it at the beginning. Because you have to destroy the other bases.
We did battle.
I'd recommend
with our
wiping them all
deathless
out,
foes,
because
the Necrons.
otherwise
And
we'll
what?
get harassed horrendously throughout the entire match.
This day
Also
we
have to
lost.
be careful about new
If they swarm
web
again
ways
like
being
locusts
popped up.
here,
So make sure you
Someone must stop them.
trying to do a patrol after every stage of the level. That's how we wipe out the pretenders. They're actually pretty easy. Dark Eldar, I think, are pretty much a hard counter for Eldar. The Tower, like hard counter frickin' everyone, man.
For we shall be gone.
They hard counter Dark Eldar hard in this. Funny bone wasn't too funny. Yes,
Eldar do not
we
easily
didn't glitch
forget.
as far as I know.
The
Hopefully.
dark branch of their
Watch me
kind,
bad luck
who
myself
many
in this.
millennia ago had split
what
from
time
their
is it?
craft world cousins, still looked back on
Okay,
them
it's about
with
time.
a kind of hatred that can only stem from personal betrayal. Since they had arrived in the system, Archon Taril had kept a wary eye on the doings of the Eldar Farseer. Debased by nature, he could not restrain himself for long against the provocations of this ancient hatred. When he felt he was strong enough, he and his bloodthirsty raiding band fell upon the Eldar stronghold of Esel Ir Tanil, which the Imperium had named the Upper Wastes. Archon Taril and Farseer Kiris were pitted one against the other, speed for speed, trick for trick, evasion for evasion. But in the end, it was the Dark Eldar who struck the final blow. The wild pleasure that his warriors took in defiling the captured Eldar was far greater than it could have been for any other race. Of course, the bulk of hostages were reserved for tribute to Taril and his superiors. Yet, in spite of all his bounty, Taril was deeply pained to learn that Farseer Kiris had escaped and might never be made his personal plaything. Still, the victory was great and would raise his standing among the Archons of the Black Heart Cabal.
Move up to 3 territories in your turn, which will allow me to immediately attack the Necrons. Then move here. Right? Take that. Then here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So that was the fall of the Eldar, the doom of the Eldar came in the night. It was the day, but still. Yeah, it was a good one. And just be prepared to save during the battle, again, because, as you can see, even if you play it straight, strongholds take 40 minutes to an hour, unless you practice for it, speed run and all that. So, prepare for a long haul. That's what I'm trying to get at with that. Anyways, yeah, next video. We'll take out the Necrons, claim this territory, and maybe even deal with chaos. Alright, everybody. Thanks again to my subscribers. Keep being awesome. Any drive-by viewers, happy you stuck around this long. If not, well, catch you next time. Everyone have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night.